This is a complete overview of the Properties tab that works with the WordPress plugin. So let's get started. As you can see here on the Properties tab, it will say with selected. When you click with selected, you'll see it says email to lead, where you can email properties to your client base, email the owners of the properties. Should you have all the numbers and names of the owners, you can go ahead and send them an email saying everything's okay. Assigning to an agent, you can have more than one agent in the CRM, so you can assign properties to an agent. Add to a website. Should you have 4 or 5 properties and you have different websites with us, you want this property only be associated with 2 websites, you can just select the 2 websites that you want the property to show on. Associate to a lead, which is a client that may be interested in the property, so that property alerts are sent to their way. Generate a comparative market analysis, which you'll see later. Generate a PDF document for the actual property itself. Delete it and set it as a featured property on the website. So on your home page, if you have featured properties, select it like this right here and select it as a featured, and it will show up on the website as a featured property. Okay, so with that said, the next thing we want to go over is the section here. This will be the section where you can see all your properties. Okay, if it's a CRM or an MLS feed, you'll see all the properties here and the results of how many there are. You will notice how long the property's been on the market, who it's assigned to, whether it's a pending sale or active listings, as well as whether it's featured or not featured on the home page. And you can see all the other information here. Now, when you want to review the properties here, you click on the name, click on it, and you will notice that it has more features. The features of the property itself, and you can create custom questions. Features, which you'll hear jungle views or whatever it may be, photos of the property. You have notes. Notes are like open house information. You can share it viewable by all within the team, or make it private just for yourself. The leads, who is connected to the property. So if the property goes from active to pending to sold, these people will receive an email stating that fact. Okay, and you can also compose an email right here. If you want to click here and compose an email and send to these 5 people about what's going on with the property. Contacts are people who are part of the home sale, for example, a plumber or a painter or someone who opens the door, etc. That would be the contacts. So leads and contacts are different. These are people who are interested in the property. Contacts are people who are part of the property for future, whatever you may have to have accomplished. Emails are emails that go out on the property itself. The report, you can create a report field about how much to be made on the property, etc. Videos, you can add your YouTube channel video here, the YouTube video, as well as use one of our proprietary video creators and have the video show up on your website. And then documents. And these are the documents that can show up on your website for download. You simply click on document type, select it off your website or on your computer, categorize it as what it may be, and download by public, yes or no, and then hit upload. And search functions. You can search for different documents, so you can have documents show up here that you have on your Documents tab. So if we go back, you will notice again the information, and then let's look on this side. Searching functions. You can search for properties just like a typical search. Bedrooms and bathrooms, the property types, whether active, pending, or sold, etc. Search by keyword or MLS ID, etc. Okay, so just select, it's just a typical searching function. Over here is the features. And if for some reason you don't have a feature that you want, or we have here, let us know and we'll add it. Like if it's a penthouse or it has security access or spa, jacuzzi, fitness center, etc. And if you don't see one we have here, go ahead and let us know and we'll add it for you. Now, in terms of the custom fields, this is where you can overlay your own things, such as fields, property address, it says my trial test. You can create anything you want. Garage, yes or no. Furnish, yes, no, partially. It has a view of what type. So you can create any questions you may want here, and will allow you to go ahead and query the database in here for a property that meets this profile. So not only have we given you the ability to search this direction and adding some features, but then overlay all your custom fields that you would wish right here. And should you have any properties that you're interested in here and hit the show map function, it'll show the map and the properties on there if you selected the properties here. And if you go search for distance and radius around there, it'll show properties within a certain radius of a point of reference. Now let's go to the top right here and select Add New. When you click on Add New, this is the way that you're going to add new properties. As you can see, just follow the information here. Add any features that you wish to add and your custom fields if you had any custom fields created. The way you create custom fields is you go back to the Properties tab up on top, and we would create property groups and manage custom fields. So click on Manage Custom Fields, and this is where you would create that ability. And there'll be another video on this. But you can click on Add New Field and then go ahead and fill out this information and build your questionnaire. In this section right here, you'll notice we have Add New, Manage Custom Fields, Property Group, Manage Imports, Manage Exports, Add My Property to Another Account. This is if you're some type of franchise, and a Comparative Market Analysis Report function. So again, when you click on Add New, it'll go through the process of you adding the property in, as well as all the details. In this section would be your description of the property. Use the WYSIWYG editor. Any documents that you had added before, you can grab documents and move them over and select the country, and you can go ahead and put this right there for putting where you need the pin. By the way, should you have any other questions on other tabs, simply click on the video help, and each video will pertain to the tab that you're on. Okay, so one of the things we want to make sure is when the leads go in from the website, you want to tag it. If it's a new lead and it's a buyer or an REO or a short sell, go ahead and tag this property as such, so that when the leads are entering into the CRM, okay, the leads will come in as a status new and the type is short sell, so you can kick off the marketing campaign of your choice. So marketing campaigns are kicked off by lead status and lead type as triggers. So with that said, we went over this page here, the with selected. You can see what you can do here, and set as active or pending. You can do global type properties and maybe select these and select them and make them all backup offers. So just as a fast way to move properties into different statuses or different types. Should you want to know more about managing custom fields or property groups, continue to click on these tabs and then watch the video pertaining to this tab. Okay, thank you very much and make it a great day. Bye-bye now.